the amount of arms that we had sold. $35 million was the amount of this discrepancy. Apparently, no one caught it. I go to McDonald's, I get an extra quarter and change. You're pretty much going, yeah, that's what's right. Thank you very much. 35 million bucks, come on. They want us to think Reagan's driving away from this deal going, George, did you get the change? Reagan called Nixon for advice, which is pretty much like calling Jim Jones for a punch recipe, if you ask me. Sorry if I can't string along with this idea, huh? Tired of all this fundamentalist stuff in politics. I mean, they've really gone over the edge. Oral Roberts, yeah, Oral needs, what, $4.5 million by March, or he's going up. I mean, you know, even if I was going to be sending a check, I'd have to be going, Oral, I need to see spots or something. Hair loss, let me see the eyes dilate. Give us a sign, Oral. I'm seriously thinking about sending him a check, but post-dating it for April. Just watch his ass squirm for a while. So we can talk about more local things. The Texas legislature, I guess you realize it's been over a year now. No 2-for-1 happy hours in the state of Texas. So the weird part is you can still get 2-for-1 drinks if they're served in the same glass, which makes just a shitload of sense to me too. Oh, everyone knows it's impossible to get drunk if you drink out of the same glass all the time. A biological gift. I'm pretty damn sure that the legislature was at happy hour when that bill got written out. They were debating a while back, trying to decide whether or not to make it legal to carry handguns in your car. Personally, I think that's taking defensive driving just a bit too far. Can you picture rush hour traffic on freeways with everybody armed out there? Hey, he didn't signal, honey, blast it. I don't need to get to the top of an access ramp and have some guy sitting there yelling, "Pull!" Wouldn't be a good side to it, though. It actually forced people to carpool. I mean, it's very tough to steer and aim at the same time. Try to exit at Hillcroft, Mom. Cover me. Been keeping up this war on drugs stuff, sir? You look kind of glazed, that's why I picked it up. I'm with you on this. I think priorities pretty much out of line. Ronnie of Reagan had this whole war on drugs. And I am relatively certain that nuclear weapons are a bigger threat to my own. And in the event of a nuclear attack, I would like to be as screwed up as I possibly can. I'm looking to be pretty much horizontal when these babies are coming in, I can tell you. I want to be standing there straight going, God, these are great colors. It's not my plan for the attack. Getting real tired of seeing Reagan on television all the time. We should have a choice whether or not to watch this guy. Maybe 5:30 national news, 6 o'clock we could get the Ronald Reagan show. He's an actor, he could do a sitcom, we could have a hell of a good time with that. Hi, it's time for the Ronald Reagan show. Now here's your host, Ronald Reagan. Ring. Well, hello. Mayberry Courthouse, Sheriff Reagan speaking. Want? Well, let me ask the Vice President. Barney? It seems there's a woman's group out front and they're protesting, demanding passage of the ERA. What should we do? Well, Ronnie, you got to give that sort of thing the bud. Just nip it in the bud, I tell you. Take them out back and work them over. Well, that could be fun. What do you think, Secretary of Defense Floyd? Ooh, run it, oh, could we nuke them, all right? I just love loud noises. And there's always such a pretty cloud. Ronnie, you boys aren't planning nuclear war again, are you? No, Aunt Bee. Good, because dinner's ready. surprise, surprise, surprise. I ain't baked cooked dinner. I knew that old bitch is good for something. Sure, pick on Reagan, but back off Aunt B. Summit conference is pretty much of a washout, too. We had the wrong approach going into that. You're supposed to nitpick at these things, make ridiculous demands, irritate the Russians. We should have sent Andy Rooney, the governor. Hi, I'm Andy Rooney. I don't understand the big difference between us and the Russians. The Russians like vodka, I like vodka. The Russians have been known to throw up on occasion, and so have I. The Russians have the KGB, we have MTV. How long can you watch Twisted Sister, really? I think Siberia looks pretty good after a Corey Hart concert. You know, we badmouth the Russians for liking big, heavy women. I like big, heavy women, as long as they don't smell funny. At this point, the Russians are going, step away from the mic, we're putting the missiles down, just shut up. Had a little run-in with the local Houston authorities. I should, apparently you're related to this. Was stopped. I'd been drinking. I'd had a couple of beers, I'll admit that. It was like 3:34 in the morning. I was going 45 and a 35, apparently endangering that other car on the road, which turned out to be the cop that pulled me over.